So we're live down at the Isle of Man Food and Drink Festival today for the Radio Cafe, and the doors have opened. They opened at 10 o'clock this morning, and I must admit, walking down here, pretty busy along the prom. There seem to be a lot of people mingling around, ready to get in as soon as those doors opened at 10. And I'm currently joined by the VIP. Now it's Selasi Gbormittah.
Gbormittah.
I think I said it right.
Yeah, close enough. It's not the easiest of names to pronounce, but yeah.
I do prefer your joke with just saying, call me Smith.
Selasi Smith is fine. Double S. That's good.
So you're down here today as the VIP for the festival. You're opening the festival. You're doing some demonstrations a bit later on as well, which we'll talk about in a moment.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the Isle of Man?
I love the Isle of Man. I've been here a few times. I'm a big TT fan, so I've always come to watch the TT. You know, I admire the likes of the Ian Hutchinsons, the Johnny McGuinness, and it's just been a great experience every time I come. So I feel like a local already, you know.
Good.
So and coming to the festival is an extra bonus for me.
And do you ride a bike yourself?
Yeah, I've got. I started off on a Vespa 125, so imagine the size of me on a tiny Vespa in London. Then I moved on, so I've ridden Ducatis, Ninjas, and I now have a BMW S1000. So I like sports fast bikes. Yeah. And
you've actually used your bike, haven't you, to go on a tour around Europe?
Yeah, so every year or every other year I travel around Europe on the bike. I usually use a GS or S1000 for the first time last year, which was actually very comfortable. So it wasn't as bad. So I've done Germany, Switzerland, Belgium, France, Spain, all on the bike, and it's such an amazing experience. And motorbikes for me have that sense of freedom that you wouldn't necessarily have with a car. I mean, it's subjective, but yeah, it's my opinion.
I think there's a lot of people with that opinion, especially here on the island as well.
Yes.
So have you got any kind of ambition to maybe one day race in the TT or the Festival of Motorcycling?
I don't think I have that confidence, and to be honest with you, even at my age, I know my mum would kill me if she heard that, because I really respect what the guys do, the riders do, and it's an amazing thing, but I wouldn't want to do that. No, not for me. I'll just watch from the stand and just enjoy the speed, the adrenaline, the atmosphere, and everything else that counts with it.
And actually, while you're down here over the weekend, you'll have to pop up to Coffee Man and speak to Connor, because he'll be here. Seven the coffee. Connor Cummins Coffee.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I think I saw them earlier actually.
Because if you're definitely an avid motorsports fan, you've got to get your coffee from there.
Well, yeah, I would do. Yeah.
Okay, so talk to us a bit about what you're doing today. You're doing some cookery demonstrations, aren't you? And what ingredients are you using?
Today and tomorrow, basically, I've trained in Switzerland, and I learned a lot during that training, and I believe in using seasonal local produce. So today I'm trying to use what we get. I say we like I'm from here, and what we get from the island. So I'll be making a blackberry and pistachio tart, and my dessert today would be a plated dessert using strawberries from here, dairy from here, chocolate from here, and yeah, it's gonna be good.
And out of everything you've said there, pistachios really rocks my boat. They're my favourite nut going.
I do love pistachios, and I'll make a pistachio paste tomorrow, so you're gonna have to try that. It's
definitely.
Really good.
I always find the hardest thing with pistachios is actually getting them out in the first place.
I mean, you can get them now without the shell, so you just need to look at look for them in the right places.
I just need to look a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Okay, well I better let you go. So what time is your first demonstration today?
First demo is in 25 minutes, so at 11 o'clock, and I'm looking forward to it because I've got my palette knife here with me, ready to spread some flour.
I did wonder what you were doing with that. I did notice it wasn't a sharp blade, so I wasn't too concerned.
I flew in yesterday and I had this in my bag, and I got stopped at Heathrow, and there was a massive debate saying, oh, is it sharp? I don't know, but eventually they let me through, so yeah, it does help.
I think you can tell by looking at it, that's definitely not a sharp bladed item.
You can't do any damage with it. It's not that you want to, but then they let me through, so I was happy.
And pistachios then, is that tomorrow's demonstration?
Pistachios tomorrow. Today we've got a twill, which is literally a very thin snappy biscuit, so using the local flour, which is just, I find it's really good because I've baked here before when I've stayed with friends, and I really love the produce here, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, hopefully you'll have such a fantastic time over the weekend. You won't want to go back to London, and you can relocate.
I'm not sure about the weather.
The weather's not too bad. You get used to it, trust me, from coming from the same sort of part of the UK. When you move here, The rain and the wind gets you the first couple of years, but you soon get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it. And you know what? So when I was coming for the TT this year, I was leaving London and the weather was hot and sunny and it was just the best thing ever. So I was like, okay, it's going to be a great day. Then as we were taking off, the pilot made an announcement about turbulence and diversion. I was like, what is going on the island? And then obviously we landed and it was very foggy, and but it was okay. I managed to catch one of the practice laps and I was happy.
We're made of strong stuff on the island.
Yeah,
yes.
Very strong. Yeah,
okay,
I agree.
I better let you go because you've got to get off to that demonstration. So thank you for joining me this morning, and I'll try and catch up with you maybe again tomorrow sometime.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right, this is Kerry. I'm down at the Isle of Man Food and Drink Festival all of today on the Radio Cafe till 12:30. Then I'll be linking back in with Paul Moran all the way through till 5 o'clock this afternoon. So we're going to play some music now, and then I have spotted at the corner of my eye Christmas puddings. So that is definitely where I'm going to try and go next.